Hello, my name's Richard Thompson. I'm the GCK engineer for Rockass, and here we are talking about suspension this weekend on the World RX Megane. During a typical rallycross season, conditions are very changeable, and that means that the car has to be adaptable. You need to make quick changes tracking weather conditions or the evolution of the gravel section, and that means that the Bilstein damper really comes into its own. Here you can see the damper fitted to the car. We've got 4 adjusters here. There's low speed compression, high speed compression, low speed rebound, high speed rebound, and the hydraulic bump stop here. These four adjusters are really the main tools that we use to adapt and get the most grip out the car and the best feeling from the driver. From an engineering perspective, we really want to run the softest rebound as possible, so then we can really maximize the traction and try to keep the wheel on the ground. The negative aspect of that is it creates a floaty platform, and then a lack of stability and response, and a slow change of direction from the driver. So it's always really a fight between engineer and driver to get the maximum softest rebound that we can, win traction, but at the expense of confidence, of change of direction, and a good feel from the car. Drivers are also very different. What one driver may like, another driver may hate. And generally speaking, it just depends on how much energy they want to put into the hand wheel, into the steering wheel, as to where you need to be with the balance. And if you've got a driver that's very fingertippy, doesn't want to put too much energy into the steering wheel to get the car to turn and to slide a little bit, you need to have slightly less rear grip than a very aggressive driver. A very aggressive driver can have a very stable rear, and he puts a lot of energy into the hand wheel to get the car to slide. The positive aspect of that is he knows the back end of the car is very stable in any high-speed corner.
So I'm Anton Marklund. We're here in Riga. A big job for the engineers and all the mechanics to rebuild the car and do a different setup. Let's look inside and see what we've done during the night. So first of all, what we have done is that we have been changing the springs. With the rain that came this morning, we had to find a bit of more traction, and that means that we need a softer spring. As well, the Bilstein technicians, they have been giving us a new setup on the hydraulics inside the damper, as well, to produce more grip and a bit more drivability for the driver. And the last part, what we have changed is the roll bar, to make it softer on the roll bar, and all those changes is more to make more movement of the car, to make the driver feel that he have the support from the car, and that the car is building up the traction what we need to get all the power down into the tarmac and gravel.
Hand you over to the Bilstein guys in the truck who are going to show you the nuts and bolts of a damper.
Hello, my name is Daniel. I'm from Bilstein Motorsport. We make the damper support here with our big Bilstein truck. This is the workshop area. We have 2 cars, the Renault Meganes, so it's a lot of work, and we check everything over the weekend. Preparations for both cars. We have 2 sets for every car. We have 1 set in the car and the other set is in the truck, to prepare it before, to make fast changings, or when we get a crash, something like that. What you see here is we're filling now with oil. All the insert was disassembled, now complete, cleaned and new, with new shims and parts. After that we put the piston rod inside, and then we make the position of the dividing piston, that when we use the stroke of the damper, we have enough space for the gas tank to compensate that. So Christian is now adjusting the damper. It's a crank dyno, so it's a Xenos curve, what the dyno creates, and you see on the live screen television what the damper makes regarding the damper speed to damper force, and that's the damping line. In the car is a little bit different. The damper is between the wheels, so you have a motion ratio. So what we do is we calculate a perfect damping line on the wheel, and then we say you need this damper curve in the damper to create this on the wheel to damp the car perfectly, or what we adjust for the driving style. So now we have a master spec. We call it master spec. This is the spec with every damper when we deliver it out of the truck. It's the same. So The fronts are all the same and the rear are all the same on one special clicking.